Hi, my name is Summer Villanes. I'm 21 years old and I'm currently a university student. I'm making this video, I don't know, because I just feel drawn to do so and just to connect with people on the internet. Honestly, I feel like for way too long, I've been dimming my light and my personality just to fit in with the people around me. And it sucks because you will meet people who will try to diminish your light, who will try to say things about you, who will try to do stuff and whatever, okay? I feel like everybody's met like a soul-sucking person like that. And it sucks because there are people like that who exist out there, and just let it be. Let them be them. Let them do that or whatever. I feel like it's time for a lot of people to step into who they are, who they truly are. And I cannot imagine living a life half-lived. And at the end of my life being like, why was I so scared to do that? What would have happened if I would have just, bam, done it? Like, what's the worst that could have gone wrong? But not even thinking about that outcome, like, what's the worst? Why waste your brain capacity and all of the energy and all the possibilities in the quantum field that you could be focusing your attention on about thinking of the worst possible outcome if you could put your attention and intention on creating something beautiful and thinking about, what if this were to happen? What if the most amazing things in the whole world were to happen to me? And I feel like sometimes when I stand out, when my light shines so bright, and people can't handle it. But you know what? As long as you're doing the best for all and trying to harm nobody and just genuinely trying to be the best version of yourself, then you need to let your light shine. And honestly, I feel like for so long I've been waiting for my light to shine or to like have the opportunity, or I've been like too scared to do something. And it's just like, really? Whatever. Who cares? Like, in 100 years, who's gonna know? Like, unless you're a president or you're the Pope or you're like Shaka Khan, then no one's gonna remember you in 100 years. So I feel like that's really sad to think about, but honestly it just puts stuff into perspective. Like, why am I so worried about what people think about me if I'm being the best and most truest version of myself? Why am I worried about the way people are going to perceive me and the way I look? And, oh, what if my top is cut a certain way and it's too low, but like another person can wear the same top and it looks great on them and they're not told that they shouldn't wear this top. And it's just like, girl, live your life. Like, girl, just live your life. At the end of the day, like, if you live your life in approval for other people, like what your parents say, what your mom, what your dad, what your uncle, whomever, at the end of the day, if you're not happy for yourself and you're not happy what you're doing, like, who are you living your life for except for yourself? Which is a crazy concept. If you're trying to live your life for the approval of other people and you meet certain criteria that they're looking for you to meet, for them to be proud of you or whatever, and then you get to that, you can lose their approval in an instant. Like, they can get mad at you, they can do whatever, whatever in life. It's like, you need to work on yourself. People will give you so much life advice and you know it's good for you. You know the life advice people give to you is good for you and it's good-hearted, but it just won't click. Like, a light switch won't turn on. You need the physical maneuver of flicking the light switch on in order for it to like pop in your brain. To take away is that you need to start being obsessed with yourself. Not in a narcissistic, physical way, like looking in the mirror, being obsessed with how you look like and how you appear in reality to other people around you. No. I think that's great that you should want to look like how you want to look like and dress how you want to dress like, but you need to be the person who you want to be. Cut the want out. Just be that person. Just take the whole, slash that whole, I want to be, no, slash, like that Fruit Ninja game, just go. So what I mean by being obsessed with yourself is you need to fall in love with who you are. You need to fall in love not with what you do, who you appear in outside of you, who you are to your core, the essence of your being. Just you being alive is good enough. This you being alive is worthy enough. Somehow all the forces in the universe collided and all the particles and atoms and every single cell in your body is functioning for you to be alive, because all that is, everything in creation needs you in existence in order for it to be to serve a purpose, to serve your purpose, whatever it is. And it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be the president of the United States. You don't have to be a senator. You don't have to be something crazy. You can just be you and do what you want in life, even if it's not crazy fulfilling to somebody else. But as long as you can wake up in the morning and stay true to who you see yourself and aligning your thoughts, actions, beliefs with the person who you see yourself in the future, and aligning yourself to that person and just being them instead of wanting to be them, you are them. And you go to bed and you were happy with yourself and you're happy with who you are, where you're at, then that's a day well lived. And nobody can take that away from you. You need to go inside with yourself. You need to spend time with yourself, not on your phone, not on anything else. You need to spend time knowing who you are, what you like, what you don't like, what makes you happy. Not external things, not like meditate, oh, wouldn't it be nice if I had money? How about feel that emotion of the abundance in you, and just by being alive and just harnessing that energy and yourself and radiating it, and that abundance, feel it, feel the gratitude, feel the joy, feel the creativity, feel the enthusiasm, feel the power you have intrinsically within you, just because you're you. And everybody is so uniquely special and built completely different. Use the power which is you, inside you. Realize who you are. Do the meditation. Do the work. And there's so many resources out there. Love Dr. Joe Dispenza. All of his work, all of his research, everything. As a girl who studies biochemistry, and he studied biochemistry, do your own research. But whatever you need to do to realize in your soul, to be obsessed with yourself and what you bring to life for yourself. And that's what, just being obsessed with you, not someone else, not a thing, not an idea that you're going to be someone else. Yes, in your brain, start rewiring, start rerouting, instead of saying, I want, stop right there. Don't want anything, just be it, just do it. You need to realize that you're living this life for yourself, by yourself. You came out alone, unless you're a twin, and you're gonna go in the grave alone, or you're gonna be cremated, or however you shall choose to perish out of this world. And you don't know when you're gonna go. You don't know when it's gonna be your last day. And you're gonna live your life like just by default. Just by default, doing stuff instead of creating and making meaning out of stuff and saying, this is the direction I want to go. I have a vision for this direction. I don't know how I'm going to go there, but I'm going to be taking steps to get there. And it's going to happen somehow because I said so. And maybe that's a little bit of such a, whoa, I'm not like that kind of person, but I am. And you got to be unapologetically yourself. You have your vision. You're creating your vision. You want to plan out your life, what you want to do, instead of living by default. Oh yeah, this is in the future. This is what I'll get there, whatever. And you're just living your life, watching Netflix, sitting at home, not experiencing things. And that's okay to rest and relax. And that's okay to take breaks and do Netflix. But when all your time is being consumed with things externally to you, and you're getting pleasure from outside sources, but you're not looking inwards and being like, what is the work I need to do on myself? What is the stuff I'm avoiding? Ask yourself that right now. Like, what are you avoiding right now? But you need to start going in yourself and doing work. There's so many videos out there, like on YouTube, how to do inner shadow work, all that stuff. Whatever calls to you and your highest good. You need to start taking accountability for who you are, what you're lacking, everything in your life. And just taking accountability, saying, this is the way it is because I created this. Because subconsciously, even subconsciously, you created everything. around you. The way you decided to act towards that person and be mean to them and be rude to them and react to them, instead of taking a second and chilling because you're stressed out from your work, you're stressed out from your job, and you're taking that stress with you and you're projecting that onto someone else and you're releasing that energy on them and you're being mean and you decided to lash out on them. You need to take accountability for that. So what I do is I take a step back when I feel like I'm gonna project, and I take a step back and I reevaluate. Is this who I am? I am this person who I choose to be, like this idea I have of Summer and who she is, and this doesn't align with her. She doesn't get bothered by this stuff. She doesn't let this stuff bother her. And leave that stuff outside of the door before you come home, before you treat people badly. And you need to let stuff go. So you need to do inner work and you need to let stuff go. You need to look inside yourself and really evaluate your actions recently, who you've been, who you mistreated, what makes you happy, what doesn't make you happy. And you need to write everything down. You need to write down what you're avoiding. You need to get down to it. Why are you avoiding what you're avoiding? Because you're scared. Because the root of it is fear. And fear of maybe success, fear of failure, fear of never getting there or getting exactly what you want. But how are you going to get what you want if you don't try? You don't take action towards it. So write that down. Write what you're not working on down. Write your fears, your limitations, and what you're going to do about it. How you've been lately, and you're going to take accountability for your stuff. And you're going to deal with the problems in your life that you created, and you're going to figure it all out. Like the person you see yourself being, that vision you have for yourself, are your thoughts, your actions, your beliefs aligning to that? And if it's not, then you need to do the work cutting it out. The only person in your life that you have to answer to is yourself, and really ask yourself, like, am I living this life that I have, this one life you have of who you are? Am I living it to the absolute maximum? Am I living it to my full potential, or am I being scared and playing it safe? Really only yes or no. So if your answer is no, then that acknowledgement's the first step. Just start writing. Just start writing somewhere, something. It could be feelings, it could be something you're upset about. Get it out. Get it out. Read it. It could be something you're happy about. Just get it out. Read it. And then identify the problem, what the underlying emotion, the feeling that you need to work on. Maybe you need to implement more gratitude because you're not grateful enough for what you have. Or maybe it's something happened to you and now you've been reliving this scenario and keep having those same emotions tied to that scenario, and you're just constantly reliving it every day. And then this scenario just reaffirms your reality that you feel this certain way, and you get addicted to that feeling and it just keeps going and going and going. See, does that align with who I am in the future, who I want myself to be? And you need to start doing the best for yourself. And that's it. And just start doing it and stop talking about it and just do it. Sometimes making the decision is hard. It's hard to change. You need to take the next step and fall in love with life and fall in love with the idea of who you are becoming, and through contrast and through overcoming challenges, you are becoming more aligned with the vision that you hold for yourself of the future you. Instead of looking to the future you, you're aligning your actions with that, and you are that, and you're closing that space-time continuum. All in all, be you, sparkle bright, shine bright, be unapologetic, love till you can't love anymore, be vulnerable, be spicy, have fun, hashtag YOLO, like, be incredible. Be incredible. And if you don't want to be incredible, that's on you. But I want to be incredible. I want to be the most incredible me I can be, not somebody else. I want to be the most incredible me. I hope this video has sparked some life or interest into something, or I hope that somehow it's been a confirmation message of what you need to start doing. And I wish you all the best. Thank you to everybody who stuck around. It would mean a lot if you were to subscribe and comment and share. And I want to build a community. Let's cut the want. I'm building a community of like-minded people who are the best versions of themselves. So if you would like to join, subscribe. Everybody's welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Love you so much, spreading so much love and good energy, and I will see you in my next video.